That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons, even death can die. Hello, and welcome to Gothic Reviews. This is our review of the Cthulhu Ornament by Archie McPhee.
It's a Christmas tree ornament, and this is, as promised, more ways that we are bringing the spook into our holidays. He's going to be on our Christmas tree, and I think Gomez is also going to use him as like a clip on the lanyard that he wears for decoration with the Harry Potter Book of Monsters.
Yes, we can gothify our gentle Christmas.
Yeah, it's all cheerful.
What's more Christmassy than a Cthulhu with a Santa hat, we say?
Well, we have things that are coming up that will at least be able to rival it, but this is a very neat piece.
So the box that originally drew my attention, in which the Cthulhu came, has nice red colors that are appropriate for Christmas also, just like the red hat which Cthulhu is wearing. And you can see that it has the name there. And on the other side it has a whole tree, maybe just like our idea, decorated with different Cthulhus. So it's like Cthulhu and his spawn. For those of you who follow the writings of H.P.Lovecraft, you would understand. It's basically this famous creature, but we'll talk about it later. The pendant itself is very... the ornament itself, I whatever hangs for me, I always consider the pendant. Like by default, it's just like...
Does that mean you're hinting that you want a Cthulhu pendant in your stocking?
Well, I would not strenuously object to one when provided for me. So I like his green color is very nice. I think it's suitable for the sea under which he dwells on the island of Rylea. And his eyes are black, which sort of conveys that aspect of glaring that he's usually portrayed with whenever he is released from the waters. He's always glaring at us and wreaking vengeance, promising rewards, retributions, and such to the different occultists. Everything is as appropriate for the Lovecraftian universe. So I like his depth also in the front. He's well developed. I like his tentacles. In the back, he's a little bit lacking.
He's totally flat on the back.
Yeah.
It's a nice rubber material that's kind of a hard rubber. I've got an elf ornament that's kind of like that. It bends a little in certain places, but not usually, so I think it's sturdy at least. And it's a good size. It's like, what, 4 inches, 5 inches? Pretty big.
Yeah.
And we got him on Amazon from Archie McPhee, and we will leave a link.
Yes.
Do you think he's raised enough on the front?
I think so. Even his mouth has this cavity that can be felt. His tentacles are also very well developed. Which is another interesting point. Cthulhu is actually described as having several attributes where people cannot really reconcile different attributes. So just like a god, you cannot see God all in its entirety. And so you pick up this element and this depending on your perception type of thing. And Cthulhu is supposed to have different attributes, different people perceive him differently. But for some reason, mostly people use just the octopus part of him, which is definitely captivating, and I like the tentacles, but there are more to him. There are other elements often added that most people ignore, and this ornament also ignores. So it's not a criticism of them specifically, it's of that trend that likes to, as Morticia says, cop out and...
They're copping out on Cthulhu. And again, like he said, it's not Archie McPhee, it's a lot of people that just show him as the octopus. And what he has wings, he's described as having wings as well, like dragon wings and...
Yeah, sometimes like somebody commented on him having spikes, so he's supposed to have different...
Kind of like the chimera of gods is in a mix of different...
Yeah.
things in, and they're not. A lot of places just want to be simplifying it, cop it out, and not really show Cthulhu in all his possibilities of grandeur. Which brings me to a point that I told Gomez that we should mention. He's done 2 different tarot deck reviews of H.P.Lovecraft. I think, yeah, you have 2 up, right?
Yes, I have a smaller one for those who want a brief overview and some artwork, and I have a more extensive one that deals extensively on the writings of H.P. Lovecraft, on my personal revelations from it, some occult ideas, and just also descriptions of different art interpretations that are present in many tarot decks, and I developed them fully.
So I think there is a picture of Cthulhu in one of them, right? That's more fleshed out.
Yes, there is. He stands more scaled up appropriately, and his color is also translucent green lightly, but he also has wings there, but he has other elements. There's like the head is developed very well, the body is disproportionate. So a lot of what I would expect Cthulhu to look like, there could be different versions of Cthulhu, but many of them have to have different elements. Even the fact that he is on one hand imprisoned under the water, but on the other hand his natural element might actually be earth instead, it already points to the fact that he is supposed to be a combination of several irreconcilable elements, and that's what I always expect from Cthulhu. So again, this is not about Archie McPhee specifically, but still it's something that people should maybe make him more developed, in my opinion. But at the same time, this one was hard to find.
Yeah, it's not like we had competition.
Yeah, so
It was nice to just find a Cthulhu at all.
yes, very pleasant, and the fact that Cthulhu comes with a Christmas hat, it's like really adorable. It speaks to our gothic self of the cuteness. So overall, it's a very nicely done concept. The application could be better. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either. So I appreciate it. It's a well-defined product, and I would consider buying from Archie McPhee again if they have anything comparable.
I know they have a Jane Austen action figure.
But is she a vampire?
No.
Is she a dinosaur?
No.
Well, then I'll have to think so.
But they do have a lot of different interesting kind of toys and collectibles if you guys are interested in checking them out. And we'll leave the link to the specific one that we got from Amazon. But Archie McPhee has a whole site of like toys and other stuff. And even like old-fashioned candy, I think, and snacks, if I'm remembering properly. But the box came well packaged, and the ornament was inside the box, and then inside more padding, like a little bubble wrap. And the whole thing came in a padded envelope promptly, so everything was packaged well.
Yes, and Morticia is an expert, so when she says it, it's like she usually is the best packer around.
Aww.
So, with that in mind, the gentle Cthulhu who only wants to be loved occasionally by some select people says goodbye. And if you like to learn more in detail about H.P. Lovecraft, a horror writer, or what comes out of him, the occult writing, such as the Necronomicon or tarot decks based on it, or anything else, then check out my videos. I talked a lot about it. And until then, try to enjoy your sojourn under the waters with Cthulhu. Gomez says goodbye.